Hey YouTube guys, this is your girl Melissa Scott coming to you. It's been a very long week for me. I've just been a little bit tired working back and forth trying to get ready. And it's also income tax season for a lot of people, so you know you're not going to get too many people to come into work. I'm just want to know what you guys are thinking, what's going on. Right now in Ohio, we had like 3 to 4 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. We had an older guy that was in Portage County. Then we had two high schoolers that was from Solon that came in contact with a guy that lived in Cleveland Heights of the Jewish community, which he has the virus. And it's just, to me, it seemed like that is just airborne. There's no way for you to get around it. It's airborne. Some people think it's a conspiracy. Some people just frightened like myself, taking more precautions. And it's just like now there's no basketball games. Of course, I know you guys know by now that Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz tested positive for the coronavirus. Tom Hanks and also another lady. I just can't think of her name right now because it's so much information that you're trying to compute and you're trying to get. And in the same time, in the process, you're like, you're frightening yourself, but you have to keep with the updates because this is part of social media. And I'm just sitting here. I was going to come back with some more commentary on what should you do, what shouldn't we do. I get my mask, I have my gloves, I had extra bleach. I also have in my place of business that I work at, we've been doing peroxide bleach every half an hour, 45 minutes, the bathroom. But it just seemed like to me that it just started in China, but it also ended up here in the United States. It was abroad. First, we seen it with the ship with the people over in China. Then you hear people in Italy. They brought some of the students back that went to Bowling Green State University in Case Western Reserve. They brought them back from abroad and had to self-quarantine, which is 14 days. But it seemed like to me, it's just like the common cold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking the same thing that the CDC, we also get a flu shot. I believe after we go through this process of this coronavirus, we're going to end up having to also get a flu shot, but also have to get a corona shot. And a lot of people just don't believe in the flu shot, but I do, for the simple fact that I work in the public. So therefore, I need the flu shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm people coming through the drive-through, coming in and out. To me, I just think that it's a good idea to have some type of precaution. But right now, the state of Ohio is on lockdown. There's no public events. There's no basketball games. They just, as of 5 minutes ago, canceled the MAC tournament. I don't know if they're going to broadcast it on television. Some of the schools, as of yesterday, they closed down, which I thought was just part of the rural townships like Portage County, Stark County, Summit County, Cuyahoga Falls, North Olmsted. A lot of the surrounding suburb schools and the rural country schools has closed down. The colleges are not going back as of to the 30th of March. And see, some of them just came off of spring break, so they actually got an extra extension for spring break. It's just, it's just wow. Everybody's trying to take this extra precaution. And to me, you just don't know what you're doing right or what you're not doing right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what puzzled me. Because, for the most part, we try to protect ourselves, wash our hands, cough into your elbow. But it seemed like to me, naturally, it's airborne. We do know that. But it hits every genre of life. It doesn't make. And, my thing is trying to narrow it down to what age group, and then say your respiratory problem. How do you don't know that a person like me who has asthma is not part of your asthma? Your primary inhaler won't do. So it's a lot, and I know you guys are thinking some of the same things I'm thinking or saying, and it's just like a lot to compute. Every time you turn on the news, you hear about the coronavirus, you hear about this, you hear about that, and it's just so much that just happened less than 3 to 4 weeks ago. That started, from my knowledge, just from my knowledge, I may be wrong, that started in China, and they sealed it off the ship. It's just wow. You know what I'm saying? It's very scary. But I know as a whole we'll get through it. You just people that right now, the Justice Department, the prison systems here, they're not letting people go in the Justice Center. They're probably getting ready to, they're talking about letting some of the prisoners go. If you need to come to court, go online and do your guilty or not guilty plea or no contest plea. So it's a lot of things that we're not doing in Ohio, and especially Cuyahoga County. You know, they're telling you get 14 day supplies of food, and it's just it's really somewhat unquote unquote getting ready to go into a panic mode if people haven't went into a panic mode. You know, because your mind is panicking because every time you turn around, you're watching the news about the coronavirus. And to me, every 15 to 20 minutes is something new. And I know it's the same with you guys in your states. I just would like to hear what you guys are thinking. Put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what's going on, what you're doing to, to keep yourself insane from going insane, trying to stay sane about this coronavirus, because I know we all thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make a living. You gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? And you got these things that you got to do. I just would like to know what you guys are thinking out there. Thank you for supporting me. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And you guys have a blessed day.